Well, hello everyone. This is going to be my first video of using Chirp. Like I probably mentioned to you in the chat when you were looking at buying one of these little radios, I probably mentioned that Chirp will be your best friend. These radios only have about 200 channels in them. There are others that have actually hundreds. I have one that's got 500 in it, but 200 is more than enough if you're going to learn how to use Chirp. So like I said, I'm going to do a couple of little videos. Using Chirp can be quite complicated at times, but I'm going to break it down into 2 or 3 little videos, maybe 4, and just keep it simple so you can learn to do the basics to start with and then do it bit by bit. So this I'm obviously calling using Chirp 1. I'm not actually going to do a video of how to download Chirp. You want to look for one that's called Chirp Next. It's just the newest version. Hopefully you'll give them a little donation because it is free, but I always give a donation because it's not expensive and it's a godsend for programming my little radio. So hopefully you're now downloaded and you've got the same screen as me. So if you haven't, go off and download it, put it on your computer. It'll give you a shortcut on your desktop and you'll be at this. So what we're going to do is, first things first, is you need to connect your radio. So you possibly bought one of the cables from me where one end goes in your computer and the other end goes in the radio, and that just goes in the side like that. I find that when I push this cable in, because it is quite tight at times, I push it in from the bottom because this pin is slightly bigger, and I find if I push it on that pin it tends to go in a lot better. So that's what I do. So let's now assume you've connected your cable, your radio's on, and you want to learn how to use this program. So the first thing you want to do, I've coloured my mouse that you should see there because I find that it's easier for you to see. So we go up to radio, and what we need to do is download from the radio to your computer. So you've got all of your settings and you've got your frequencies saved. So if we go to download, now when you open it up you might not have Quanshang written in there, so just go into that one there, that vendor, find your Quanshang. In here you want this one, which is the UK VK5, this one here. Now the COM port, this one, I'm not sure if any of you know how to find your COM port, but if you do, I'll leave that for you to find it. If you know how to do it, I'm not telling you how to do it, but if you don't, there's in Chirp there's a little cheat to find it. If you click on help me, it'll tell you how to find it. So let's do that so you don't have to do it the other way. Go click. So you're plugged in. Unplug from your computer your cable, and it'll tell you you've unplugged it, and click OK. Now plug it back in and go OK. Oh, I pressed cancel there again. So let's do that again. I'm not here to teach you, I'm here to show you how I learned how to do it, and I'm just passing it on really. So pull it out, go OK, plug it back in, go OK, and it tells you that I'm COM port 14. So then you can drop into there, find it, go onto your 14, and away you go. So now you're connected, so you just go OK, and all it's going to do now is download from your radio. So here we go, that's what's in my little radio. So first things first, is we're going to save all of that to the radio. So if we go to file and go save as, you need to create yourself a little folder. I've created one that's called Scanners Chirp, and I've got various for various radios, but just create yourself a folder that you're going to use for doing this on your computer. And what we'll do is we'll just call this one Chirp 1 because it relates to this video. Okay, so I've just called that Chirp 1 and save. Now that system there is completely saved on your computer, so you're not going to lose it. No matter what you do from now on, you can always bring that back to your radio and put it back to how you received it. So there you go, that's saved. What you need now is what's known as a blank image, so an image of your radio but with nothing in it. So what we're going to do is create one, and the way I do it when I get them is I delete all the frequencies out and save it as a blank image. I just want to show you something that's right at the bottom. If you scroll down there, these frequencies just here, leave them alone. I'll do a little video on that in I might do it next. Do that's chirp 2 memories. All right, we'll come to that because they're little shortcuts in your radio that are pre-programmed, so we'll leave them alone. And what we're going to do is create a blank document. So we need to take these out. Now if you click on a line, it'll highlight it, yeah, but we need to take all of them out. So a little shortcut in chirp is if you click on, say, the number 1 at the top and then hold down your control key, you'll find that you can highlight just ones that you want. That's going to be very useful in one of my videos because we'll be using that a lot. So we actually want to take all of them out, so we're going to click on just number 1 and then we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom and we're going to hold down the shift key and then click on the very bottom one, and you'll see now it's highlighted all of them. Oh, I forgot to do that, so click on number 1 and then click on that, and now they're all highlighted. There we go, everyone. So what we're going to do is right click and delete, and we're going to delete all of them, and they're gone. And I'll just show you something. You can see my radio. It's got Fairford because I live close to Fairford in my radio. And what I'm going to do is go to my radio and upload that to my radio. Don't need to mess with those settings that are going to come up. They're already set, and just go OK. What that's going to do is that's going to give my radio nothing in it apart from all of that. It's going to leave that there, so we'll come to that. So now I've got a totally blank sheet that is the same as my radio. So what we're going to do now is go File, Save As, go down here, delete your chirp bit. You're not deleting it, chirp's there, look, you see it on my screen. Look at chirp 1, it's still there, look. But we're going to call this blank image and save it. Okay, so we're almost at the end of chirp lesson 1 here. I'm going to keep it very short. That's the first thing you want to do in chirp, okay, is you need to create a blank image of your radio. Now I'll grab my radio because I sent that to my radio, didn't I? And there you go, all the Fairford and everything's gone. All it's left in there now is those settings that were at the bottom of your screen. So there's nothing in it, although it does actually still work, which I'll show you in another video, maybe chirp 2, because that's a very quick video of what you can do. So you've now got 2 files, one's called the blank and one's called the chirp, your chirp 1, or you can call that whatever you want. You can just call it original, you know, base settings, whatever. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to go to File and I'm going to import from a file. So if I import from a file, there's our files that we saved from our radio. So if I now click on that one, double click on chirp 1 and import, there they are. I haven't lost them, they're still there because we saved them. So now if I go back to radio and go upload to radio and then OK, you see my radio? It still says, right, okay, so it's going welcome, it's there we go, they're all back. So this is why chirp is extremely useful for doing these sort of things. So yeah, hopefully have a go at doing this. I have various blank images. I have blank image 1, 2, 3, 4. I save a few because they are useful. So what we'll do is we'll stop this video here and I'll do another video, and that'll be using chirp 2 with those memories. Hope that's helpful. You can watch this over a few times, and hopefully you will get to learn how to save and load onto your computer, and then from your computer onto your radio and then back again. Okay, next time.